It may only look like a humble house, but this is actually a place where Gippsland Muslims come to pray.
Allahu Akbar.
Muslims in Albury have gathered here today at the Sacred Heart Memorial Hall to celebrate the Eid prayers, a temporary solution until they open their own
Although
mosque.
there are drug and alcohol services available to those in need, the Latrobe Valley doesn't have a drug and alcohol rehabilitation centre, the closest one being hundreds of kilometres away in Melbourne. RACV data shows parts of the border aren't as safe as thought.
To see the doctor, but the Liberal Party denies these claims.
The only change that we've made to Medicare is to make it more efficient.
There was 200 people squished in this little blue-coloured boat.
These are just some of the stories that are being told for World Refugee Week next week. The picturesque town of Walhalla has been one of Gippsland's biggest black holes in terms of mobile phone reception. After recent safety incidents in the town, today's news brought a sense of celebration and relief.
We're announcing the Black Spot program will be rolled out here. The communications Black Spot program will be rolled out here.
Faces covered, wearing balaclavas, two thieves rammed a stolen silver Holden Commodore into the front of a Warrigal jewellery store at 2:15 this morning. Petit's jewellery store owners received the call at 2:30 a.m. Relieved no one was hurt, they rushed to the scene.
It's a shock when you get here because the place is just an absolute mess, covered in glass. Like, the loss of the stock is really bad.
Police suspect those responsible were not locals and were driving a stolen...
Lost in a midnight blaze, the 70s holiday cabin burnt to the ground. CFA firefighters rushed to the scene after a neighbour saw the blaze by chance. This is just a sneak peek of what can be expected at the African Club night on Saturday night. Several years ago, Hari made the journey from Bhutan to Nepal with his family. And 8 years ago, the transition from the
Alarming numbers
camp.
Australia-wide see more than 7 people attempt suicide every hour and 7 people die from suicide every day.
For thousands of tribes across New South Wales, which make up the Wiradjuri Nation, their language is an important part of their identity. The Australian karting champion is racing a Miguel Formula Ford in both Victorian state and national championships. In the lead-up to National Diabetes Week, New South Wales Health is urging people to rethink their eating habits.